This new zombie game might just be the most ambitious survival MMO that we've ever seen, or it might be the next day before. It's called Crisis X, and it promises us a 1,200 square kilometer map. That's bigger than most countries, and with 5,000 players per server no less. There's even tanks. Sounds too good to be true, right? Because we've been burnt like this before, but this time it might be different. Let me explain. So we've seen big games with big maps before. DayZ, Ark, GTA 5. But nothing close to what Crisis X is promising. All these games have a vast open world filled with endless nooks and crannies to explore. But imagine even just 1,000 players on a single server in one of those maps. Now it has all the survival mechanics that you want out of a zombie game. Hunger, thirst, gambling, and yes, you can even gain muscle by working out. You've even got armored vehicles. Or you want to go old school? You can ride and tame horses and be on your Red Dead type shit. If the devs manage to even pull off half of the features that they're talking about, this game will still be massive. But here's the big question. Can they actually deliver on this hype? Because we've seen games hop on the hype train and completely derail at launch in the past. Just look at the day before.
Ah! Put it out! Put it out!
No other survival game in the past has even attempted to have such a massive server pop either. Ark servers top out at around 70 players, DayZ about 60, and Rust maybe 400 to 500 on custom servers. Now I don't want to make a mountain out of a molehill, but if they pull this off, this could quite possibly reshape how we think of survival games as we know it. But who exactly even is they? They are HK Hero Entertainment, a Hong Kong-based, mobile-focused game developer, known mostly for their titles like Crisis Action and Last Island of Survival. So these guys are no strangers to the open-world zombie survival genre. But going from a couple of free-to-play mobile games to one of the most ambitious zombie MMOs of the decade is no small feat. The good news is, Hero Games played a massive financial role in the development of Black Myth Wukong, so they clearly know when and where to invest their money. Nevertheless, their role did make the game possible, but game science made the game. However, their track record isn't spotless. Back in 2017, Tencent sued them for copying maps from Crossfire in their game Crisis Action. Tencent won this case and collected just under $4 million USD in damages. But aside from that, I didn't find much that would worry us about Crisis X specifically. Plus, with over 1,700 employees, setting their sights on a project like Crisis X might not be as far-fetched as it sounds. Now, we can't talk about a zombie game without asking, how are the actual zombies going to work? From the gameplay I've seen, you've got your basic shamblers, runners, bloaters, and of course, my ex-girlfriend. Basically, we'll be dealing with Left 4 Dead style zombies, running, spitting, smashing, the works. This is interesting because with 5,000 players on the server, it might make or break the game's immersion. Imagine a horde chasing you into another clan's territory. All of a sudden, your stealthy scavenging run is now turned into World War III. And speaking of wars, what's going to happen when you throw 5,000 people into the same sandbox with limited resources? The in-game economy could get wild. Just think about Rust clans or Ark tribes and the politics that come with it. They turn the game into something else entirely. Then there's the base building. Are we going to see Ark-level mega-tribe cities or just thousands of small hideouts hidden in rat holes? But here's the catch also. Performance. Even Ark, Rust, and DayZ are only capable of handling a few hundred players at a time. And they're already notorious for their server lag and crashes. So it'll be interesting to see how they plan to deliver on 5,000 player servers with all the zombies, AI, vehicles, large-scale bases all happening at once. And even if they can, none of it will matter if they get this last part wrong. Monetization. What exactly is their business model, being a free-to-play game? Hero Entertainment has a huge background in free-to-play mobile games, and they almost always lean into microtransactions. If they keep it mostly cosmetic, fine, but if it leans into something that becomes sort of pay to win, this could very well be the difference between Crisis X becoming a legendary survival experience or just another money grab. So, will Crisis X become the greatest zombie MMO we've ever seen, or the next overhyped train wreck? I want to hear your thoughts, so let me know in the comments and tell me, would you be keen to see me play this game here on my channel?